Hey, Rani here, coming to you from my car today. I've brought the girls in for netball, and so I had some time and some space, and I thought I would share with you something that I think is really beautiful. So I learned about this beautiful Indian greeting a few years ago, and when I heard it, I just loved it. My heart leapt for joy, and I embraced this greeting. So, Namaste. Have you heard me say it? Have you ever contemplated the meaning of this word, Namaste? It's so beautiful. Wait for it. The divine in me greets the divine in you. Or in other words, the light in me, the God spark in me, greets the light and the God spark in you. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. And ever since learning this, I have to tell you, I have been on a journey because, sadly to say, I used to go around in my religious way of thinking, and my thoughts, I'd never say this, but my thoughts, my attitude, the way I carried myself was the light and the truth in me sees the darkness and the deception and the enslavement in you. And I cringe even hearing me say that out loud, but it's the truth. And I choose to apologize to you today if I or any of my brothers and sisters have made you feel that way, because as a Christian, I was taught that way. That was just kind of the conditioning I got, that, when I'm saved, I have all the truth and the light, and people who aren't saved are in darkness and deception. And I'm really sorry for my religious ways of making you feel like that in my presence you would feel less than or judged. I'm deeply sorry, and I hope you can receive that from me, because it really is just the conditioning of what I was taught. And now, as I've embraced Namaste, this beautiful greeting, now I'm able to look and see the God spark in every one of God's children, and it's beautiful. I mean, I enjoy so much more to be the one who is calling forth the gold and the beauty and the light and the sparkle and the shine in others, rather than highlighting faults and having this awful, high and lofty attitude of looking down on others. Again, I am deeply sorry. And now, when I am walking in the love and light of the divine spark in us, God in us, I am able to just help call forth that beauty and gold in others without being insecure, without wanting to change people, without wanting to tell them how it is. I really love to create space for others to experience God on a personal level, and God is more than willing to give each person space on their journey, and I love that. And when I was learning about just embracing the light within me and how I can make others feel when I embrace the light in me and choose to see the light in them. This is a little bit funny, but even when a guy would check me out, and of course in the natural that would feel uncomfortable, but what I learned to do is to just send pure white light back to them of just the love and the beauty of God. And I laughed to myself, because I think, they were looking at me for one thing, but they got something so different in return. And maybe that's a little tip for any of you ladies out there who may feel a little bit uncomfortable when somebody's checking you out. Is that I see the God spark in them now. I see in them white light of God's love, God's purity, God's beauty, and they got a lot more than what they were expecting. So I hope you enjoy that, and please feel my heartfelt apologies for when I have not called out the light in you, and when I have not in my presence made you feel loved and accepted, because now my prayer is, and my greeting to you is, Namaste.